Hey guys, this is your spiritual guidance from Nana. How are you doing? Nice to see you back. I want to thank you all for your subscribes, for your likes, for sharing videos that you think will bless somebody else, because that's the only reason why I'm here. And that's the reason why that you're here, is to bless other people in the giftings that you've got. This message, the Holy Spirit gave it to me this morning. You are not ordinary. You are not ordinary. You're extraordinary. Okay? You are going to go, and I was getting that song, you're going to go beyond the yellow brick road. Okay? You're not going down the same road that everybody else is going on. You are going on a specific mission. Some of you don't know what that is yet, but some of you, you're on here for confirmation. And I'm telling you, something in this message is going to confirm to you what you need to know today. All right? All my messages, guys, unless I make a specific timetable in it, is timeless. Okay? Time is an illusion, and it's basically just seasons in our lives. Okay? Cycles in our lives. It's, a lot of it, we get too wrapped up on time, But anyways, to you, who I'm talking to, and the ones that have tuned on, you are extraordinary. You were born that way. Some of you are anomalies. Anomalies. In other words, nobody has ever seen, the talents that some of you have. Because we're all individual. We all are unique and different. Although you do have copycats that try to copycat other people or, whatever. But you are going to stand out from the crowd because of your talents, because of who you are, because of how God has designed you in your DNA. All right? So those that I'm talking to, you are extraordinary. You're an anomaly in your field. So we've been talking a lot, guys, about coming out of your caves, coming out of your closets, coming out from hiding. And some of you have been put in hiding to be equipped, to be trained, to be purified, to go through healing. And your vision that you started off with, whether it was a vision board or pictures that you saw in your mind of what you were going to be like, what you were going to do, is going to shift and change as you move closer and closer to your spirit team, all right? I wanted to let you know that because, and that is fun, actually. If you've ever made, I call it a wish box or a dream box. It's like a dream board, but you write it on paper and then you stick it in a special little box or envelope and you put it somewhere special. 6 months later, you go look at it and see which ones have come to pass, And then what I do is when they've come to pass, I put the date on them. Fold them up, put the date on them, But you guys are going to have a lot of... You are going to be blessed by your divine team. Some of you have got special finances coming in. Some of you have got a new love coming in, is what I'm feeling, okay? Someone that, some of you, it's someone from your past that you had a relationship with. And for certain circumstances, like job change or move or something like that, you guys lost touch or something. And some of you, you tried a long distance relationship and it didn't work out for you, but that's coming back around. Okay. And normally, if you listen to any of my messages, guys, I don't talk about this area very much because I'm not led in that area as much as some people. But I'm telling you, that is exactly the pictures that I got in my mind. as I was getting ready. So grab your coffee, your tea, your glass of wine, your shot of whiskey, your shot of vodka, whatever you feel like doing. And let's just sit down. I've got Nana's Solutions here, which there's 200 cards, and I thought we'd pull from there first, 3 of them. All right? Who I'm talking to and who's on this, watching this, some of you are, not all of you, but some of you are mystic healer. Okay? You have a special ability and gift to be able to heal animals, to be able to heal people. And I'm talking, you guys might be feeling like you need to go back to school and become a counselor. Okay? Some of you are counselors for schools. Some of you are going to be private counselors. But you always had the knack of listening to people, and people come to you to get your wise advice. But who I'm talking to, you are an anomaly. We are all different. We're all unique. But some of you, your gifts and talents are going to stand out so much, all right, that no one can deny that they're God-given. All right? And some of you are so young that people are just going to look at you with their mouths open and say, yeah, God gave that gift to them when they were born, because you're just powerful. Some of you are gifted painters. I saw in my eye. Some of you are really good with portraits. Painting portraits. You like to paint portraits. Some of you like to do photography with portraits. Some of you are really good with landscapes. I mean, you walk through a place or you go to a destination and you can just, like your eyes or camera, you can see the shots. You can see the picture that you want to develop. Some of you are going to take photos and then turn around and digitally you're going to make them your own. All right? Some of you are writing songs, and in my mind's eye, all I see is these pieces of paper just wrinkled up and thrown on the floor, like a whole pile. And this goes for my writers too. You feel like you might be just stuck right now. That there's no creative juices flowing at this present moment. And that happens sometimes, okay? Especially if you're creative. Sometimes, there it kind of goes in ebb and flow. But you're getting ready to go back into flow, okay, with that? So we're going to get a couple of cards from Nana's Solutions. All right. I'm hearing that a lot of you are seeing the numbers 1, 1, 1, 1. Some of you are seeing 3s. You could be a master number 11. You could look that up, guys. This. Patience. All will be revealed soon. Some of you are, creatively, you're starting to gear up to get ready to go again. All right. So don't give up. You might have to take a little time out. You might have to do a respite. Okay. Prophetic singers. Get some notebooks ready. Some of your favorite pens and notebooks, because you got songs coming. All right? You got songs coming. I see some of you being woken up in the middle of the night with just a chorus going on in your mind or some lyrics going on. Some of you just need to do creative writing, period. And out of that will come some poetry or some ideas on I hear self-help books for some of you. Inspirational, motivational quotes. All right? Okay. We're going to cut the deck 3 times, guys. And we're going to pull 3 cards. But yeah, you have done healing work. You have done inner child healing work, I heard. You know, you have set up boundaries. Let's see what we got going on. Divine material opportunity. See, I told you finances are coming in. But, you know, it doesn't have to be just finances, guys. It can be anything. Some of you, I see, for some of you guys, a new house, a new place to live, a new destination, like moving countries or states, if you're stateside. Yeah. The divine material opportunity. All right. Need to rest. Take a time out. That's probably from that worrying and stress. Okay. Some of you need a creative project. Some of you need to take up painting or writing or clay. You know, I just saw clay work. Some of you are good with wood. You can make furniture. And I saw iron. Some of you weld together iron to make designs. These aren't going to be ordinary designs. These are not going to be ordinary books, songs. These are going to be extraordinary. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Stay in the now. Stay in the now. Try to embrace where you are right now until you get to where you're going. Try to be thankful and grateful, even in the slow times, even in the, I heard foggy times where you don't feel like you have the clarity right now, okay? Because I feel like that you're getting ready to do, and I've said this before in different ones, but some of you need to pick up a hobby, all right? And I think for some of you, it's going to be a hobby that you thought of when you were a child, started to do a little bit of it, but got away from it. All right? So divine, material opportunity, need to rest, take a time out, take a breather, take a load off, but stay in the now. All right? Stay in the now, where you're going to where you're where you're getting ready to wait. I'm sorry, guys. I'm all scattered here. Let's see what we got for some more cards for a divine material opportunity. See? I can't make it up, guys. You are unique. You are unique. You're different. Okay? Something about you is different. And that's what makes you stand out. It makes you stand out. You're different. Some of you are going through despair. Okay? This card came out in a short. Some of you are going through despair right now. Maybe it's because you need to rest. You know, if you got a lot of stuff rolling around in your mind, whether it's about work, your family, yourself, take some time out and try to write it down, guys. You know, write it down on a piece of paper. It helps empty out your brain. It helps to release the energies attached to what you're thinking about, because while you're writing, you're releasing emotion, okay? So I see that some of you just need to be able to realize that despair is just an opportunity, okay? There's a gift in that. And I know that's easier said, guys, than, you know what I mean? It's so easy to throw that out there. Oh yeah, despair, it's a gift, you know? When you're going through it, you're going, oh well, you know, fuck you, excuse you, but I don't feel that way. This hurts. This is painful. I can't see where I'm going. There's nobody around me that understands me, that supports me. I need help, and your divine team is here to tell you that you might feel lonely, but you are never alone. Ever, 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 ever. Can we say that again? Ever. Take a deep breath wherever you are. Take some time out. Whether you have to go sit in your car, your bedroom, a garden outside, your backyard, on a rock, somewhere, and just be for a little bit. On a bench in a park, go for a walk around a lake. And tell your mind to shut up, get out of the way. You're in control of your mind. Your mind is not in control of you. Your thoughts are not in control of you, okay? They can seem like it sometimes when they're running rampant, when they're just playing out in constant cycles of worry and stress and fear and worry and stress and anxiety and what ifs and buts and uffs and buts and candy and nuts. And see, the thing is, guys, is that I'm old enough now, i.e. Nana, spiritual guidance from Nana. I'm old enough now to where when you have enough life experience, you begin to realize, even if you did grow up as a worrywart, even if you did grow up with somebody who, you yourself, that, you didn't see the cup half full, you saw it half empty all the time, and that kind of thing. But now as you get older, because of life experiences, you see things in a different way. It's kind of like the foods you didn't like when you were a kid, and now you like some of them, As you move on, day by day, month in and month out, year in and year out, although we're not keeping time is fluid, okay? Recognize the despair that comes up as an opportunity for you to look deeper into it. Not like with a microscope and get super analytical, okay? Just look at it with a simplicity, and say, Spirit, Father, Jesus, what do you want me to see in this? Am I giving too much of myself away and not delegating enough? Am I spending too much time and energy on everything else but rest and taking a time out for me so I can recharge? You are unique. Hold on, guys. I gotta get my glasses, otherwise I can't see a darn thing. You are unique. And that's what sets you apart. You stand out from the crowd, okay? You stand out from the crowd. Some of you, it's the way that you look. Some of you are just so beautiful, But it says, be brave, be a little crazy, but be yourself. Some of you might be 34 years old or going on 34. You might be 21. Some of you guys that I'm speaking to right now. But yeah. Unique. Those that are on Nana's channel and are drawn here are going to be the ones that feel like you were the black sheep of the family. You were the one that didn't fit into what was going on around you half the time. And it's because you're totally different. You are an anomaly. You were born to do a certain project, mission, a job of some kind. You are going to... Okay, slow down. The Spirit says slow down. All right, I'm slowing down. I'm seeing that your spirit team, all right, is going to shift your perspective of yourself. He's already been doing it. He's going to do it even more, okay? He's going to shift the perspective of how you see yourself. And also some of you are going to shift into new districts, new horizons, new adventures, okay? Because you've got, like I said, a mission, a purpose, and your spirit team is putting you in place. In the place that they need you at, okay? It's, some of you are just natural born leaders, all right? And sometimes God just has to move you to bring you around the people who need your gift, who need to be inspired, encouraged, taught, lifted up. Some of you are going to be leaders as far as mentors in a job, to where you train people, you know? All right, let's see. One more. What else we got, Father? Stay in the now. Stay in the now. I think that's harder to do than it's ever been, is staying in the now, okay? And that's because there's so many distractions with social media and stuff like that. In the past, it used to be TV. Nature is calling you. Some of you need to get back out into nature. Your deepest desires constrain you. Let them go to clear your mind. So, your path life number might be 6. You might be 20 years old. Your path life might be 2. You're over obsessing and thinking too much, guys, about your desires, your passions, which direction you want to go. Sometimes you get so overwhelmed and up in your head about it that, you know, you just say, oh, screw it. Never mind. You know? Or you try to do something or go in a direction and you keep getting these blocks and stops from people, places, and things. But look, on the bottom, if you have set power and intention towards what you want, okay? You have set power and intention. It's hard for most of us these days, and especially if you're younger, to wait, okay? To wait. Because everything is really fast these days. Everything is instantaneous almost. So you want it now. I just want it now. Can't it come now? I need it now. Some of you need to surrender. This is on the bottom. Surrender comparing yourself to others. Keep your eyes on your strengths, not your weaknesses. Your spirit team will help you with your weaknesses, okay? Give them over to them. Give over your everything that worries you. Give over your deepest desires. Spend some time out in nature, okay? So that you can just take a deep breath in, you know, and release some of these expectations. Because some of you guys are going to be called to humanitarian work. Some of you, like I said, you're going to be teaching others. Some of you in school, some of you college, I saw. Some of you are going to be teaching music. I just saw piano, guitar, drums, violin is what I just saw. Okay. Okay, Spirit, what else we got here? Hold on. What else we got here, Spirit? Divine material blessings coming in. You are unique. Look at this. You saw me shuffle this, guys. Look, this came back out again. Under the divine material, and you are unique. You're comparing yourself. And they want you to surrender to play. See, surrendering to play, surrendering to joy, surrendering to childlikeness, and it's saying take a break from overthinking a goal. Take a break from overthinking a goal. It's good to set goals. We know that. Faith without works is dead. We've got to set goals. But sometimes, and like I said, if you're expressive or if you're type A, sometimes, you can just overthink so much that you're wrapping yourself up. You're constraining yourself. You're holding on so tight that the universe is going, okay, now let go. Let go, one finger at a time. Let go. All right. So surrender to play. Do something fun. Play is a time of recreation and rejuvenation. And I know it's hot in the middle of the States here, so you might have to think of something fun that's indoors and not outdoors. I don't know. Get creative. Get creative, guys. Have a movie popcorn night where you invite people over and everybody brings over a different flavor popcorn. Or have a fondue night where you have pieces of chicken and meat and different things like that. And you sit it in the middle of the table, and you could do that with your family. You could do that with friends. And just sit around, tell stories, laugh, talk. Get off of social media, get away from the TV. Golly. Gosh, there's Google, guys. Look up some fun, interesting things that you could do that would lighten your load. Get your mind off of stuff, all right? What else we got, Spirit? Thank you, Holy Spirit. What else we got here? Recognize despair as an opportunity. You need to rest, pull aside, play more. That's what was on there. No, those came out together. Play more. All right. Like I was telling you, some of you got, you're wanting love to come in your life. All right. But because of the hurts and pains of the past and being burnt, and stuff like that, you have put constraints maybe around your heart. It's hard for you, who I'm talking to, it's hard for you to open up. It's not easy being vulnerable because a lot of people judge. But who I'm talking to, you're ready to let love in, okay? Yeah. You've done that healing work. You've put boundaries up in your life, and you've released that. And you've released patterns in relationships. And I'm talking about friend relationships here too, and family, but mainly in love, I feel. You want somebody who's real and not fake. You want somebody who's real and not fake. That's what I'm picking up. All right? One more card on this, please. Thank you. Just surrender to your full power. Your spirit team is calling you and just saying, don't play it small. Be who you are. Be the unique person that you are. Don't compare yourself, and stand in your giftings, your power. And when you stay in the now, guys, this love relationship that's going to come in, for some of you guys, you're going to know who it is. If you haven't met him yet, you're going to know. Because you're going to click. There's going to be this supernatural, God-given discernment and awareness, okay? You're going to know that you know. You're going to know that you know. Stay in the now, get out in nature maybe. Surround yourself with nature if you can't get out with it. Like me, I'm starting to get more houseplants. I haven't had houseplants since I was in my 20s. And I'm 62 now. Because, see, look at this. On the same pile that says get out in nature. I can't make it up. You saw me shuffle. Take a relaxing break and spend time in nature. Replenish yourself by feeling the beauty and the ecstasy there. Some of you just need to go to a lake. A real pretty place, you know, where you can just hang out. And take a deep breath, let all your thoughts go, and just be. Be with the divine, be with your spiritual team, be with your angel team, be with the Lord. Do you know what I'm saying? Just let all these constraints go. You know, part of manifesting and part of praying and releasing is releasing. Part of praying and manifesting is releasing the outcome instead of holding on. It's to surrender to your passion. Get out of your head and feel the fire in your belly. Focus on the people or activities that ignite your passion and then let it flow. Okay? Surround yourself with like-minded people, all right, that understand who you are. Because when you do that, you're going to surrender to effortlessness. That was on the bottom. You're going to stop pushing so hard when you stop comparing yourself, when you give yourself a timeout and play here and there, laugh, go with the flow, stop trying to force the river like this says. All right? You set your intention and you set your intention. The Holy Spirit and your spirit team, they're working on you from the inside out. All right? I know I've been on here forever. See? I split it. Look at this, guys. Flow. Go with the flow more. Go with the flow more. Release. Release all those worries. And, you know, sometimes we just push too hard on those goals. And you're getting enlightenment about that right now. You are pushing too hard on a goal. And you're stressing yourself out. You're worrying too much. You know? Let go of the reins a little bit. All right? You move forward. You do the steps. But all that emotional, heavy stuff, you can give it over to your spiritual team. Let it go. Let it flow. And more enlightenment will come in on the direction that you're supposed to go. Transformation. Look at this. I can't make it up. Transformation. I mean, there's 50-some cars here, guys. You know? So I'm just going to shuffle a little bit. And we might as well just go ahead and just pull. You know, I'm going to divide them and see what comes out. I'm just telling you right now. All right. Because when you do that, there's going to be more pleasure that comes in your life and illumination. You're going to be illuminated more on these desires, more on these hobbies, more on these missions, more on these assignments, more... Some of you have got creative block. That's all there is to it. It's foggy. Some of you can't see exactly where you're going. You're moving forward, but you can't see. It's going to clear up for you more. There's going to be more illumination from your spirit team. Okay? On these assignments you've got going on, or on these things that you want to do. All right? Some of you just need painters. You just need to go buy your paint and canvases. Some of you that want to move just need to start getting boxes and start packing. All right? You want to go to a trip somewhere? Okay, this is an example. Say you're in the States and you want to go to, I don't know, let's say Spain. Okay? Start learning the language. you know? Buenos dias. You know? Buenas noches. Start learning the languages. You know, if you want to go to Italy, start learning Italian a little bit. You don't have to be fluent in it. Do you know what I'm saying? Look at this. Oh my gosh. Look what flew out, guys. Illumination again. You are going to have illumination. When you start doing this, when you start putting down that worry and that fear, that anxiety, you know, the stress about it, find a way for you to distress. Some of you, that's exercise, all right? Some of you, that's yoga. Some of you, that's massages, going for long walks, runs. Do what it is for you, all right? And when you come off of that, when you come down from that, when you get into nature and sit down and be quiet, bring a pad and paper, you're going to get downloads and uploads from the spirit team, okay? That's going to give you illumination. You're also going to get illumination. That means clarity, guys. Illuminating how you compare yourself, illuminating how unique you are, illuminating where you need to put more play into your life. All right? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Holy Spirit. What else you got for the viewer today? Because you're going forward. You're look at this. We talked about the yellow brick road. Doesn't that look like the yellow brick road? You're going beyond the yellow brick road. You're not just gaining courage like the lion on the way. You're not just gaining a fresh, new heart on the way. You're not just getting power, okay, to reach your destination. You're not just going home like Dorothy. You're on a mission for the divine, to who I'm talking to. And right now, I feel like that a lot of you are taking the steps. You're going forward. You know, you're moving along this trail, and you really have no idea what's over this mountain. What is at the other end of this trail, of this light right here that you're walking into. But you're willing to trust your spiritual team, and you're moving forward. And that's why illumination is coming in, okay? Your spirit team is going to illuminate. They're going to bring the people and circumstances into your life that you need for this, okay? Believe me. I see supernatural, universal gifts being brought. All right? Thank you, Spirit. Can you give me one more, please? Thank you. See? They know that you have the potential. There's potential in this desire that you've got, this passion that you have. But see, if you notice this card, the majority of it is in darkness. All right? The potential or the place or the destination seems to be off in the distance. Your spirit team, okay, are going to illuminate this potential. They are going to illuminate this potential, all right? Some of you, it's been sitting there in front of your nose the whole time. That's what I just heard. It's been sitting there the whole time. You just didn't see it. Some of you are going to get aha moments. You're going to see something, somebody's going to say something, and you're going to go, oh my God, that's it. And you're just going to start taking steps towards that. Okay, like I said, some of you painters, you know, maybe you need to just secure a room for yourself that is just yours, but it's going to bring focus into your life. It's going to be, you need a place where you can focus, whether that's out in nature or your own special space, All right? Why not? See? Oh, wow. Look at this. It's going to help. Your spirit team are going to help you sit down on the inside. You're going to have more peace and tranquility when they start illuminating this to you. And abundance. This place going forward is going to bring more abundance into your life. That means more finances, guys, more people around you that support you, more peace, more grace, more power. You're also going to be more flexible. You're going to learn to go with the flow more and stop fighting the river. Stop fighting the flow. Because see, look, you've learned to forgive yourself and forgive others. Okay? So this potential that was in the dark, that always seemed like it was on the distant horizon, is coming closer and closer to you. All right? It's coming closer and closer to you because of the power and intention that you've put out. Because you've prayed about it. You've prayed about this thing. You've prayed about it. Your angels have got your back. Harmony and resolution is coming in. Not only with yourself, but people around you. Like I said, you're going to be shifting and moving, possibly moving physically, but shifting and moving spiritually and emotionally and mentally. Joy and contentment's going to come in as you're going down this road, as you choose to go with the flow and not fight the river. You're going to raise your vibration by doing this. I swear I can't make this up. And you're cutting cords. Some of you are leaving places behind that you've been with a long time, people that you've been with for a long time, friends, family. Some of you are leaving jobs that you've been in for a long time. You're cutting cords to old things, and new things are going to spring forward. If you guys haven't seen it yet, it's going to spring forward in your life, okay? New situations, new homes, new money, new friendships. Some of your goals are going to change. Because once you get into this where you're releasing more, your energy is going to raise up. The discernment's going to raise up. Your giftings are going to raise up, okay? Yeah. Let me have a sip of coffee here. Your giftings are going to raise up, guys. I'm talking if you were moving in psychic gifts, clairvoyant, clairaudient, clairsentient, just look up the clairs. I did a message. It was part of, I can't remember which message. I think the last one. I mentioned all the clairs. But some of you have got sharp discernment, sharp wisdom, healing. Remember we talked about healing in the beginning? That you're a mystic healer. Some of you guys are, some of you are going to be working with animals. I keep seeing in my mind that movie, The Horse Whisperer. You know, that you've just got this special ability with certain animals, some of you, and some of them, all of them. Surrender to your soul's path. See, your life's journey has been perfectly designed for your soul's growth. Embrace every lesson, every moment. Every lesson, guys, every lesson. Including the ones that don't seem all that great. It's hindsight usually when you go through things, okay? It's hindsight. But you're going to be able to see more of your soul's path. Your spirit team is going to illuminate more of your soul's path to you. All right? So keep your eyes open. Some of you have been seeing signs and synchronicities around you. Okay? Dragonflies, butterflies. I see Some of you, certain birds, cardinals, like that one in there, swan. Some of you felt like an ugly duckling all your life. But because of the work that the Holy Spirit's doing in your life and stirring up the gifts within you, you are going to rise, okay? Look at this. I can't make it up. You are going to rise as a swan, okay? Some of you, the phoenix means something to you. Rise, phoenix from the ashes. See, so this main message has got to do with releasing, cutting cords, all right? Stop constraining yourself. Stop obsessing, worrying, obsessive thinking, obsessiveness. Some of you are attached to false responsibility that's not even yours. You need to let it go. You're doing too much. You're doing too much at home. You're doing too much at work. You're doing too much with your friends. You're doing too much. And I'm just talking about you're giving. And you're not delegating. It's not an equal give and take. And you're getting burnt out. Okay? But yeah, some of you guys, you need to surrender your attachment to the results. Excuse me. See, the formula to success is to do all that you know to do to make things happen. Then let go of the results. Holding on too tightly to a desired outcome can sabotage it. Why? Because we're not letting go and letting God. We got our fists held on real tight, you know. Oh, my finances. Oh my God, what am I going to do about my finances? Oh, this relationship. Oh, I want a relationship so bad. What am I going to do? See how tight my fists are? And it just holds all this energy inside of you of worry, of stress, of let it go. Let it flow. Let go. Let God, okay? Because you guys have got material blessings coming in, divine material blessings coming from the divine, your spirit team, all right? They want you to rest, take a time out. Remember, things that make you despair, or there's a gift in that. You might not be able to see it at this time, but there's a gift in that. Stay in the now. Release the outcome. All right? Release the outcome. Play a little bit. Laugh a little bit. Have some fun. Enjoy yourself. All right? I know, when we get tired and when we get overbound, sometimes you just need to rest. Take an extra nap. Go to bed early. Eat some healthy foods. Take a walk out in nature. Maybe the wee hours of the morning or late when it's not so hot. You know? Do your own spa treatment at home. Although that's not as fun as getting one. One more card. You need to give me one more card, Spirit, please. One more. Do you have anything else you'd like to say, Holy Spirit? One more, please, por favor. Thank you. Surrender to trust. Trust yourself and your decisions. Don't be swayed by others people's strong opinions about what to do. Take action. Be confident that you have the chosen path. You might not be able to see what's beyond that. Remember, we talked about that. You might not be able to see what's beyond the path. What's on that other side? But you have a heart's desire for what's on this other side. Whether it's inspiring people through your music, through painting, through your instruments, through your work, but you are going to cut out that was on the bottom. Some of you are exhausted. You're just so freaking exhausted because all you do is people please. All you do, and it's not because you're doing it on purpose, it's because you have a loving heart. Because you love people and you want to serve people. But the problem is that, sometimes you got to pull your energy back because these people don't appreciate what you're doing. Sometimes you need to speak your needs, and be true to yourself. And focus on yourself and make yourself a little bit happy. Okay? Your intuition is going to play out real strong in this. So turn into your inner voice, okay? Listen to that inner voice within you. That's your spirit man. That's the Holy Spirit. That's your divine team talking to you, okay? Be aware of your gut feelings. And like I said, flashes or knowings or aha moments. Because they're going to be, your spirit team's going to give you some synchronicities. Okay? Some of you, it's going to come through the mail. Some surprise is going to come through the mail, I just heard. All right? Some of you, you're just going to find some synchronicities and aha moments when you get out in nature. Yeah. Yep. Look at this. This is on the bottom of this deck. Surrender to complete healing and obsessive thinking. You're either obsessing about a person or situation. Turn the dilemma over to spirit. Because doing this will bring clarity. Let go of the outcome. Let go of stinking thinking. Let go of obsessive thinking. Obsessive. That hamster wheel where you go over and over and over and over. You're going to wear yourself out. That's all there is to it. And in that, success is going to come towards you guys. Because you're ready to experience abundance. Those that I'm talking to, you know the road that we were talking about. You're already making steps down it. You might not be able to see on the other side. Some of you do see. But there's going to be exciting new possibilities that are coming along. And some of you, there's going to be support with different people, and there's going to be love that's going to come in. Okay? You're going to have more people around you that support you, rather than trying to handle everything on your own. Sometimes we need to learn to delegate because those around us don't have a clue. And they need to be told, I need help here. Hello? Hello? Okay? Listen to your body's messages. Listen to your body's messages about a person or a situation. Sometimes a certain situation or person just drains you. It makes you feel uncomfortable. Maybe you just need to get away from that particular person for a while, or that situation for a while. Take a break. Take a breather. Go re-energize, replenish. Okay, guys, I hope this message blessed you. If it did, give me a thumbs up, will you? Like it, press it forward. I love you guys. Till next time. Bye-bye.